Hello everyone, I'm Sean Ollett, and today I'm going to be pitching my game, Maze Shapes. My game is a 2D top-down maze game with some puzzle elements. The player is given a maze with multiple entry points and few correct paths with shape pieces next to each entry. In the center of the maze is a shape, which is the endpoint of the maze. The player's goal is to move each corresponding shape to the center of the maze while racing against the clock to get all shapes into the center. The picture here is an example level that I have drawn up. On the left is a diamond and on the bottom is a star. These are the shapes that the player will control. In the center is the end of the maze, and in this instance the player will have to take the diamond game piece here. Throughout the maze are doors that the player will not be able to pass unless they are controlling the correct shape. For example, the door in the top left hand part of the maze can only be passed by the diamond. As the player progresses through the maze, paths around the maze change, making moment-to-moment decision-making more intense for players and help keep their interest in the game. Rather than the player figuring out the entire path right from the start, they will have to adapt as they reach closer to the end. Along with the path changing, a small portion of the maze will not be visible to the player unless they are near. Once the player has reached that part of the maze, the area will stay revealed. Since I plan for this to be a mobile game, the biggest risk in making this would be lack of knowledge using Unity for a game that would be using a touchscreen interface, since we have not had any experience working with this type of feature. Another risk in making this game is the fact that maze games may not appeal to a big audience of players. Making the player able to choose the level of difficulty of the maze could help make this game appeal to a wider demographic. This has been my game, Maze Shapes. Thank you all for taking your time to listen to my presentation.